I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that.
The blackest, darkest shit. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna start off.
What, are you talking about your soul?
Yes, sir, I am. Well, first, before we start talking poop, gotta say hi to my followers. Hello, followers. Thine spiritual leader has returneth. I've heard on the last episode that I have been anointed by young Alex, and I did not hear any objections by Alejandra.
Look, I'm not going to lie. I've been questioning my spirituality in the last few days. It's gotten me nowhere. Look at 2020.
I'm rolling with the spiritual leader part from now on, buddy. You fucking know it.
Hey,
I am now the anointed one.
You can be like the prophet in Halo 2 and eventually I'll come back and kill you.
Probably. Wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, that is, by the way, why I said in our messenger conversation, you texted me asking me this week, how's the family doing? And I did reply to that. I did not reply to Ali. Yep. I will admit to that. I was
because you're sexist.
I was a bad friend to Ali, and I do apologize. All right.
I'm just not gonna give a shit about you anymore. Plain simple.
Look.
Fuck you and your kids, man.
well, don't phrasing.
Bad phrasing, Ali. Come on now. You can't say stuff like that anymore. We'll get cancelled.
# cancel Batman.
Jesus, like that's just a matter of time with you on here anyway. So.
Well, anyway, you sent me a message. How the family doing? I said I need you to understand. I shitted black shit this week. That was the first message you got back from me. Shit story ready to go. Because that's what you requested on last episode, the episode with Alejandra, of course. Which, by the way, I did listen to, and it was a very good episode. I really enjoyed listening to that. I was the first ever Ali and Alex episode, and I can't wait till I'm sick again.
It was honestly weird sitting 70 centimeters away from her,
but it was fun. It sounded good.
Face.
I really liked it. You guys did a bang up fucking job. And you did say in the beginning when you started talking about that you didn't know if Ali would enjoy that sort of content, and I liked the response. It was awesome. Good job, Ali.
Yeah, she did a good job.
The thing is, like, I just question if he ever knows who I am. Like, so we just had our 3-year anniversary, a few days ago, and we're coming up to our 8-year. We've been together for 8 years. Okay. And bitch doesn't know that I'm fucking into weird medical shit. I love that.
Excuse me.
What?
These are allegations.
But this wasn't just weird medical shit. This was like war medical shit.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like historically medical. I would categorize you more in the blood and gore sort of section of the medical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think the fucking war part of it would fall into that category? Where war is notoriously like where you see the most gruesome shit
ever. If we did something on, was his name like Mengele or whatever from World War II?
We need to do an episode on him. We need to do an episode on him.
But he needs his own episode though, not like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He needs like a dedicated series.
Oh, yeah.
Is he alive or is he not alive?
No, he died.
Yeah.
He died poor in Brazil.
Yeah, somewhere.
Was it Brazil? Was it Argentina?
He had a heart attack, right? While he was swimming?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. Yeah, while swimming or something. Yeah. But no, he fled to Argentina, but then he died in Brazil.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought Hitler was in Brazil.
They were all in Brazil. Like, Brazil is just... It's just 3 Brazilian guys and then a bunch of Germans who are hiding.
Yeah, do you know where they live? Underneath the big Jesus statue.
Of course.
Is it Sao Paulo or wherever it is? That's where they live, like in the mountains, in the foot of Jesus.
Oh, of course.
That's where they live.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Well, you know.
Well, they're in Chile as well, so.
It's a good place to rest after ye old genocide, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I said, shit story ready to go. You said that's all I need to hear. Will you be in action this weekend, or should we prep another shit-free episode? I said, it's gonna be shit-filled. Because
yes,
here is your spiritual leader. He said, good chance to do a scat porn episode. And I said, oh, by the way, just so you know, I heard about my new role in the podcast, aka spiritual leader. And of course, I humbly accept. And he said, I don't remember what it is, but I'm glad.
I'm pretty sure we knighted you, like we made you responsible for telling shit stories.
Yes.
I don't remember the spiritual leader
this is
part.
the Church of Scat.
Yes.
And Andy is its leader.
The Church of Scat.
We pray to a poop.
Well,
Oh my God.
that little conversation got me thinking.
Oh, no.
And we're going to devote an entire episode to shit.
Oh yes,
We
this
are
is
gonna
gold content,
talk.
people.
I said it was gonna be shit filled to you, buddy, and boy, did I deliver! I researched shit
God.
for a couple of days straight, and it was awesome. It was way better than Aliens. Way easier to fucking decipher what the fuck is going on because shit actually is a substance you can research instead of Aliens is not. But yeah, we are going to create the shittiest podcast episode ever, which, by the way, that should be the title immediately.
Yep, done.
All right.
Lock it in.
Awesome. Lock it in, Eddie, which is something for our Australian listeners out there.
Yes. And Ali hates it.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a question.
Yep.
I'm going to give you a question. Ali, are you with us? Are you with us?
Yeah.
You ready to go on this roller coaster of joy with me and Ali? Alex?
About shit?
About shit.
Yeah, sure. Why the
All
fuck not?
right,
I
here we go,
live on
then.
the toilet anyway, so.
Well,
Kinda
you know, as a spiritual leader, you know, you have a certain obligation to do what your followers ask of you. I just give the people what they want, Alec. I just give them the shit they want. Literally. Well, if you would have to put a date on the oldest shit known to man, how old would you say that shit was?
Human shit or just shit?
Human fickies.
I'm going to say 55,000 years old.
Ooh, you're giving, aren't you? All right, cool. 55, an alley.
Like fossilized poo.
Fossilized, like just a rock.
Yeah.
What if that
Like
was
a
the
Neanderthal
case, that
shit.
our beaches are just filled with shits from Neanderthals?
They are.
How old would you think a poop would be, Ali?
In what context? That is like in a museum somewhere?
In the
like, this is
context
the
of there was this ape-like fucking man taking a dump somewhere, and then fucking a couple of 1,000 years later, some scientist picked it up, licked it, and then said, maybe I should fucking research this. That context, Ali.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking simple. Like, honestly.
Maybe it's more like, how old is poop? It's like, yes, as long as we've been fucking around.
Now,
Like, I
how
don't
old
But-
is
but
the
one that's
oldest
been
known
found.
poop? Now, how old is
Yeah,
poop?
okay, we'll
I
see.
mean, Jesus
Did it
Christ.
start-
How old is
what came first, the Big Bang
I
or the
would
poop?
never have figured out in my life that talking about shit would be this difficult.
Yeah, and you wouldn't know you were talking to a woman that's almost 30.
Yeah.
Would you? Like, she's like an 8-year-old, like, he said poop.
You said poop. All right, so
I don't
the
know.
oldest shit on record.
What did you say, Alex?
55,000 years.
55. Let's go with
Ooh,
39,000.
well, you're both pretty fucking giving. It's actually 14,000 years.
Damn.
Yeah. For much of the 20th century, the most solid evidence, see what I did there? The most solid evidence pointing researchers towards who the earliest humans in the Americas were when they settled and how they lived were around 13,000 old. They got that from like sharpened stones, now known as Clovis points. Now, however, that timeline has been revised in recent decades. Now, there was this guy named Aaron Wayman, and he reported for the Smithsonian Magazine in 2012.
What a name.
Yeah.
No way, man.
No way, man. Archaeologists have unearthed evidence of pre-Clovis population in the Americas at multiple sites, leading them to believe that humans have been there much earlier than previously thought. And in 2007, a team of working in Oregon Paisley's caves discovered some of the most solid evidence yet. A cache of ancient human fucking shit. And
what a find.
Yeah.
And that's someone's job, man. They got funding to go dig up fossilized shit. Like, that's literally, they're like, give me money so I can go dig up 20,000-year-old shit and prove that there were people
Leave
here.
it to a guy to find his shit, right?
Yep.
I mean, you'd never hear of a female like researcher saying like, "Oh, I found it."
Herpetologist or whatever
She'd
they're
probably find it and just gently push it aside or something like that. Like, and a guy would go like, "Hey, Bob, look at this. Look at what it's fucking old shit." Probably had a.
Should I lick it?
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
Do it, lick it.
I'll give you $10, dude.
It probably was 3 hours of that before it actually got to a lab somewhere. Like half of the pile was thrown and flung towards each other and shit like that before they actually got it into a medical lab. But anyway, researchers then used radiocarbon dating to estimate that the dried out scat, the reason it preserved so well, because basically you'll see later in the episode what shit is made out of, but the arid climate of the caves preserved the shit so well that they were able to radiocarbon date it. And it was more than 14,000 years old. So there you go, your first shitty fact.
It didn't turn white like dog shit when it's left outside for like a week?
Actually, it looks just like a lump of old clay, basically.
What if that is the oldest solid poo ever from a human and everyone before then did diarrhea?
At this point, it is.
Yeah, but what if everyone before that was just doing diarrhea and then one day this guy came along and just did the world's first solid shit?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, revolutionary.
And had to make a pile of it and then they stored it in a cave for safekeeping.
Yeah, he showed it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was the holy shit place.
Jesus Christ.
You could only go there if you pass the trial
it was like
to poo.
40,000 years ago. Is two guys in a cave going like, "Hey Bob, what if we just put a bunch of shit here and then later people find it?" Yeah. 14,000 years later, another Bob
It'll be
walks in.
someone's job to come here and find it.
Lick it. I'll give you $10.
And then they just wrote, "I am the great Cornholio" on the wall in the cave.
Actually, war fact. There was this line that a lot of... What was his name again? Fuck. I thought to myself, I gotta remember this for the episode. Then the first thing I did was fucking forgot it. Yeah, there was something in the war where people would write graffiti. I thought you would find this so fucking interesting. To fuck with the Germans, they would write Kilroy.
Kilroy was here.
Kilroy was here. Yep. They would write that all over the place. Like anywhere they would, people would write that on walls and like the Germans would find it and be like, who the fuck is this Kilroy guy? And like just to fuck with the Germans as a joke, like every soldier from other like platoons knew this. And they would write this like all over the place, and the Germans would actually research. Like it went even up until the Rush, like in Russia. They would even have like this guy investigating who this Kilroy was. I thought that was
it's super cool.
Yeah, it is.
I just quickly read it. It was. The Kilroy was here was America's World War II version of the Australian Army's Foo was here that started during World War I.
Yeah.
And then they wrote like the English would say Mr. Chad or Chad was here. And then the Americans said Kilroy was here.
Yeah.
And then the British soldiers would go and draw a guy putting two hands like looking over a ledge with a big nose and a head around the Kilroy was here if they found it.
Yeah. The thing was,
it's like an Easter egg in a game, but it was
the
real life.
oldest troll known to mankind.
Who the fuck is Kilroy?
Yeah.
9, we must find him.
Next to the oldest poop story known to man, of course, you got some horrible shit story, and I found 5 horrible shit stories that I wanted to cover with you guys and see your guys' reaction. And of course, I know our audience needs their fill of poo, you know. So here we go. 5 horrible shit stories.
You're okay, Ali? You look enthralled.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the episode she's been waiting for.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so I was 8 years old in Girl Scout, and we had just went on a mini field trip to the movies. As soon as it was time for our parents to pick us up, I had this super intense cramp in my stomach, and I just knew I couldn't wait. I told my cousin to wait in the case my mom had come, and I just ran off into the speed of light to find a bathroom. The second I walked in the stall, it all just came out. Everywhere. Mushy, watery shit. Like I had bathed in a frickin' mud bath. Even worse, I was wearing a skirt, and I didn't have time to unbutton it. I remembered just bawling my eyes out. And here comes my mom. She just starts cleaning the shit all over my legs. We had to throw away my socks, shoes, and underwear. It was the most saddest thing ever. My mom hadn't wiped my ass since I was a baby. Now my family always gives me shit about this story. So that's from Savannah 144-8FA8541. That's a great name.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it's just
How old was she? 8?
She was 8 years old, and she just shat all over the stall. She just literally shat all over the stall.
Ali did that. She was 28.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, did she still have her socks?
Yeah, well, actually, she had tights. So it was even worse. Kind of like mushed through and like a spaghetti strainer, pasta strainer.
Stop.
She didn't.
All right.
I not shit myself, okay?
Well,
yeah, if you did that, I'd divorce you, like just straight up. Not looking after an invalid.
Erica Cherry Chew, or Cherry Q, I don't know how it's...
Good name.
Yeah. My husband and I were on our honeymoon in Iceland in December. I was on some medication that makes stuff happen a lot faster than you'd hope. And my stomach was adjusting to the food. We were about 2 blocks away getting groceries for the week one night, maybe just for about a 5 minutes walk. We were checking out when I told my husband I have to go now. We check out fast as possible and walk as quickly as allowed on snowy and icy streets and sidewalks. We get to the step of our rental flat to unlock it, and I felt it. I did everything I could to clench, but it all came forth like an explosion of hot lava. As if I was living out that scene from Bridesmaids. I crouched down, crying, going, "It's happening." We then get upstairs, and I finish in the bathroom as my loving, amazing, capital letters by the way, amazing husband cleans my pants out with his hands. What?
Oh, no, man.
Oh, wait. Well, they are in a rental, so there's probably no...
Trash bag. Just go buy new pants.
Yeah. That would be my
Iceland
guess
has
as well.
stores.
I wouldn't try to clean out pants after you shit in
No.
them. Especially
they're
with
gone, they're
hands.
done.
You weren't able to do this with hands.
But if it's a solid poop, it would have stayed in the pants. But if it's running, what is he, like, scooping up the...
Yeah, just splush it around a little bit. Just dab it with towels.
Maybe he wanted to do finger painting afterwards. They forgot the paint
It's like,
at the store.
hey,
so.
babe. Like, a whoop under her nose. Brown mustache.
You want a Hitler mustache? Is that in South Park?
Yeah, I think
Where
so.
they give the Hitler,
I think
and he's
so.
like, "Why does it smell like shit?"
Next story, Sarah P24. I am a middle school teacher who has IBS. I know it's a wonderful combo. Anyway, one morning I had some coffee, and as I start to feel the need to go, some of my students walk in with drama. As they are telling me what happened, I feel the cramping starts and Groundhog's Day begins. You know, the will it come out or not situation. Anyways, I finally excuse myself, and as I am walking to the bathroom, it starts coming out like lava. Why are all these women describing it like hot lava?
And why are they all women? Is it just dudes?
These are just the ones I found. Oh, and have I mentioned that I'm wearing a maxi, so there's no chance of stuff being catched and contained. Long story short, I had to use water and Lysol disinfectant to clean myself up because you know a teacher has to go to teach. So that's Sarah P24 story. Then we got Megan Kielezekum. This is a weird fucking name. I've been out with my boyfriend and dropped him off at his apartment. I asked I could use the bathroom as I was feeling pretty bad. He refused because his roommate, quote unquote, was home. He then explained his roommate was his pregnant ex-girlfriend. So on top of the impending poop doom, I get that little piece of info. I left so fast because I was crying and was going to poop my pants. I ended up having the worst bowel movement in a CVS parking lot a block away from this guy's place in a snowstorm. Poo was everywhere, so I stripped naked, wrapped myself in a blanket, and had in the car. Left my clothes at the scene and drove home windows down, naked, smelling like defeat. That is actually a great...
What are these people fucking doing?
Meth.
That's
like,
actually...
I have bad poop stories.
Yeah.
But what? Like,
What?
seriously?
Yeah.
Why would you date someone who wouldn't let you use the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's like, no, you can't shit here. Sorry. Fuck
Can
off.
you imagine dealing with the trauma of hearing that your boyfriend is still living with his ex-girlfriend, who is pregnant from him, by the way, and then you just...
It's an important
Yeah.
bit of info.
Yeah. Just stop first.
She should have just, oh, I can't use the bathroom. I can just shit in his sink.
I would have shitted on his front door and be like, well, you're dealing with more than one problem now, buddy. But anyway, that is just
still,
me.
How?
I have no idea. Look, there was a CVS parking lot and there was a snowstorm, and she was like, you know what? Poopy time is poopy time. You gotta poop the poop. So,
I mean, I guess you gotta go, you gotta go.
yeah, exactly. The last one is from PKS0. I was in the middle of an exam at school when my stomach howls and cramps and my lower abdomen seizes me. Bolting for the bathroom, I make it to the toilet just in time to let the majority flow out, except for this one hard bit at the end. No matter how hard I pushed, this little poop nugget just wouldn't come out. I wiped anyway, and accidentally smeared poop everywhere, all over my hand, the waistband of my pants, then of my shirt. I took half a roll of toilet paper to clean off my ass and close the best I could. Having come to check on me because I'd been gone for so long, the teacher walked in to see me trying to scrape poop from under my fingernails with a pencil into the sink.
Oh, what
Yeah.
fuck?
So,
Do these people not know how to shit or something?
They do not. These are absolutely fucking weird ass people.
Isn't that something you're just born knowing how to do?
I
Like
one would
the first
assume
thing
so.
you
Yeah.
can do?
Yeah. One of the
it's like-
first things.
Oh, I don't know how to breathe.
Well, actually, there is a reason we wear diapers in the beginning.
Yeah, but they know how to poop.
Yeah,
they just
they
don't
do.
bother controlling. A baby's just like, I gotta shit.
Yeah, but
I don't care.
Weird little fact. I don't know if it'll come up, if it's still in there or not. But I did find out that baby poop is so much stranger than human, like adult poop.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because they eat that mush.
The first poop, like, solid black.
It has something to do with the fact that they don't breathe or anything like that while they're underwater. Like everything happens to the umbilical cord, and that's like the remainders of everything inside of the body that just comes out, and it's black and it stinks. Like
Stinks.
I had it 2 times now with Jace and Katara. Like, Lord, have mercy. I mean, Jesus Christ. There has not been a shit in my life that stank the way that shit stank.
Mm-hmm.
It's an incredibly sick... Like, you can... That's the weird thing about shit when you have kids. You can deal with the smell of shit from your own kid. It's... No. Listen, Ali. You're nodding no. People, by the way, you're on a podcast. People can't see you nod no.
I know.
Yeah.
But poop,
They can
man.
if they join the Discord.
They can.
Link in the description.
Link in the description. Hey, that's my job. I'm gone one episode and you're already taking over?
But I thought you were the Lord and Savior. I thought it was beneath you to tell the people to click in the description down
He's
below.
literally doing an episode on shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's beneath him.
It's weird how you, as a parent, can deal with the smell of your own kid's shit. It doesn't smell bad, and it doesn't smell good as well. It's like just something your body accepts. When another kid's shits, like literally, there's a lot of kids in Jace's school that are not yet trained and shit like that. And sometimes Jace doesn't have shit accidents, but he has pee-pee accidents on occasions.
Mm-hmm.
So they would give his bad underwear with us to home. We wash it, and then, life goes on. But they put it into like this plastic bag. So I found a plastic bag in his thing immediately without opening the bag. I knew something was wrong. This wasn't my kid's shit. It's the weirdest fucking thing. You, as a parent,
Eternal
you
instinct.
know your kid's shit. You're like, what? That's Jace. That's Katara. You can deal with it. But like, whatever they crap out when they're being born, it's like all the evil leaving the body at once. It's fucking incredible.
Maybe Allie didn't have that, and that's why she's still evil.
Oh my god.
Well, you are
But she
constipated
sacrificed
a lot.
children.
I mean,
Like, to give a weird fact,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure because there's a picture of my first poo. So I did poo.
Yeah, her parents are a bit strange, not gonna lie.
Wait, what?
They're an odd
wait,
bunch.
no. Wait, hold. No. Wait, what?
But this was parents during the 90s. Like, they were like, oh, and my parents came, like, especially my mom. She came from the country.
I think
She's
I
like,
was
I have a
born
camera.
pretty close to the 90s. My parents didn't photograph my fucking shit.
But my parents are weird, okay?
Yes.
Your shit. They photographed your shit.
I am pretty sure there is a picture of that, yes.
She'll probably go next time we go to, like, on Christmas Day, right, at Mum's place.
And if you
She'll
want to
probably
see
go and
that
look for it.
picture, you can always go to our
We'll find
Instagram page.
We'll find it when we go
I'll
there
put
for
that on
Christmas.
the Discord, not on Instagram.
We'll find it in a couple of days when we go
Yeah.
for Christmas. It's your mission on Christmas Day. You have to find that picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is weird.
There's
That-
a photo
that is-
of mom's placenta as well. I know that.
Oh,
Was she trying
yeah.
to get Tom Cruise to feel a bit hungry?
No, there's a weird picture of my dad with his afro holding, like, you know, the what is it called? The liver shaped
Yeah.
trays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like holding my like
He's
my mom's
holding it.
placenta. Not in the tray. Just like
Yeah, you know, he's holding the dish,
What
the surgical
the fuck
dish.
is
thing, the
wrong
pussy.
with these people? Is that like a Spanish?
Trust me. I often wonder.
Oh, first we have placenta, then we have polenta. Is that like
shit.
is that like what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh,
Jesus
I'm glad my folks
Christ.
didn't take pictures of that stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
looking
a
at
whole
you
picture
now,
of my whole birth is photographed. So
just like
every
from all angles.
Yeah, they're like a 7-camera setup. Switch to the other camera now. The dad was just like
It's
the
like
producer.
the camera that goes around the entire fucking room, just twirling around, green screen
guy
in the
put-
background to make her like have the baby on the beach and shit like that.
The guy put the boom mic to pick up the sound too close to her. The mum, while she was screaming,
Look
the
at
mum
me.
there
like
were no
beat it
video
away.
cameras, so they couldn't afford shit like that.
All right, so then of course, what shit episode would this be if I didn't give you guys 28 facts about poop?
I'm ready.
I mean, you gotta do it.
Let me know. I want to know them.
Fact number 28! Yeah, and I'm gonna announce them all like that, by the way. Constipation affects nearly 63 million people in America at any given time. Thanks to modern-day dietists and lifestyles professionals, some people have a little trouble when they need to push. Chronic constipation affects anywhere from 10% to 20% of the world population and is on the rise. So eating fiber and drinking more water is definitely important. People, you gotta eat, drink water, and you gotta eat those fibers.
And stop going to McDonald's 3 times a day.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea as well.
Yeah, and eating like plastic food and like fake cheese and shit. Eat real like fresh food.
Like the whole spray cheese thing. That's just that's there. If there's one thing cheese shouldn't be, it's a fucking liquid.
Foam.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I live by a pretty simple rule. Don't eat food that comes out of a fucking like pressurized spray can or a tube, because it's not food.
Well,
just don't eat it.
Well, if it's whipped cream and it's on a dick, I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, I'll let you have that one.
Okay, thank you.
But even then, it's not hard to whip your own fucking cream from real cream. Like, do you really need the little spray can?
I guess so. But you need a chicken robot to do that. So, sometimes it's easier to get the whipped cream,
Sure, but live by those rules and you'll shit.
Yes.
Comfortably.
Yeah, of course. Fact number 27! Screamin' Jay Hawkins honored the trouble surrounding poop in 1969 with his notorious song Constipation Blues, and it's a real winner. Fact number 26! In Thailand, the dung of elephants gets collected clean and undergoes a process to be made into paper. It's for a good cause. The paper made from elephant poop is sold to raise money for elephant preservation. So there's your animal fact of the day as well.
Man, humans make paper out of anything now.
Oh yeah, you can make
Who looked at an elephant shit and went, can we make paper out of that? Yeah, let's do it.
Bob, I'll give you $25. You can make paper out of that. Like Bob is getting bank on poop. Like Bob is everywhere where poop is at this point, I guess. Yeah. The fact number 25: dysentery took a toll on German soldiers occupying parts of northern Africa in World War II. This one's for you, Alex. This was until they noticed that locals were unaffected. The secret, what was it? What do you think it was?
Marijuana.
So this is northern Africa. And dysentery was a big problem for the German soldiers. So what do you think they had that was poop related that could have helped them?
An enema.
Nope. Ali, want to take a guess?
Rhino poo?
You're so fucking close.
Hippo
They
poo.
noticed that locals were unaffected. Now the secret was eating fresh camel poop that staved off dysentery thanks to some beneficial bacteria called Bacillus subtilis.
So if you eat camel shit, it will stop you getting diseases from human shit.
Yeah, exactly. Now, fact number 24.
Okay, that has to stop.
Look, I am the spiritual leader. I shall choose how I present my episode. Thank you very much.
Well, I am the spiritual editor, and I'll tell you, I'll cut the rest of them out.
Oh, come on
and replace
now.
them with poop noises.
All right, I'll do it differently then. Fucking
Sorry.
Stupid. This is stupid now. I don't even know why I'm doing facts anymore at this point. If I can't do that. Now, anyway.
Come on, crybaby.
Guano not only refers to the droppings of seabirds, but it also is used to describe the fecal matters of seals and bats.
Bats. Yep.
Fact number 23. Since the discovery of fire, humans have used dried animal dung to light their cooking fires. Today, solid and liquid manure can be burned to produce natural gas. The droppings of chickens, cows, and pigs are harvested for natural energy production. Now, not only that, it is said that actually cows are a big big problem because they fart so much. They fart apart in the whole a part of the ozone layer, which is a big fucking problem for us. Methane gas is one big problem for our.
Why we need less vegans so that we can eat more steaks.
Yeah. We need to eat more meat, people.
What is it? One cow produces as much of that gas as 6 cars or something?
Yeah, something like that. It's pretty big. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it's a pretty big difference.
Start eating beef, people.
Cows need to fucking go.
No, because that will just increase the the meat farm.
Shh. I have spoken. Get out there. I know our Hindu friends, you can't, but anyone who a cow isn't a sacred animal, go out there and eat them. Do the earth a favor.
Maybe the Hindus should start eating those holy cows.
Oh, shut. Don't go there.
God,
I mean,
it's a slippery slope.
You can eat it and say, holy cow, that's good, and that'll be fun for the whole family there.
I'm not gonna lie, it is good, but
it is good. It is good meat.
So really, vegans are destroying the world.
Yeah, vegans are.
That's what I've taken out of this.
But I actually don't like meat. I just hate vegans, and I eat meat not because I have principles, because I just want to fuck with them.
Yeah, just to spite them.
Yeah, but that's just me. Hi. All right. Fact number 22. Night soil is a term given to describe human waste before the creation of sewer systems. Many cities were, for lack of a better term, full of shit. People would be hired to cart away human waste under the cover of night, so residents would be spared the sight of and stench of the removal of their human waste. Now, human waste was typically dumped in fields and in rivers. And of course...
Do you know how sad that job was?
I actually think that was a pretty big job.
Yeah, it was like a prestigious job, but then the towns...
I don't think Farmer Joe, who had no fucking nails... I think these people that did this were actually fucking hard workers.
Oh, yeah, no, but I mean, like, it was actually a prestigious job to get, but then the townspeople considered you dirty, so they made them live outside the city walls.
Yeah.
Like, they basically got exiled, but they had to go into town and pick up their shit.
Plus, if you had to go to formal festivities, like in the town hall, you didn't have enough money to actually buy the necktie or the little bow tie. But you'd have enough poop to just smear it on you as you go to the party. Yeah, so that's a little fact that people didn't know.
Yeah, so many people in town, you can get whatever color you want.
Yeah, of course. There you go. Well,
Ali. I see, join the Discord. You can enjoy her suffering.
Yeah. All right, so fact number 21. When astronauts aboard Apollo 11 made history, leaving the first step of man on the moon, they also left behind something else. About 96 pounds of human fucking shit. Talk about leaving an impression. A wink at a wink.
What's with these guys eating? It's like 30 kilos of shit.
I mean, maybe they stopped at the Russian space station and they were like, hey, can you guys take this with you? I don't know what's wrong with my accents today. They're
Please,
fucked.
Conrad,
I'm
we
sorry.
have many shits. Can you take them? We don't need them. Please, Conrad.
It's nice. Borat just flying in. He's nice. We keep the shit. Not. Anyway, fact number 20. Poop is made up, and this is what I was referring to. I left it in, and I'm so happy I did. Poop is made up of about 75% water. The rest of a bowel movement consists of live and dead bacteria, fiber, mucus, and dead cells. So that is what your poop is made of.
And corn, if you had corn put in it.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Corn stays whole.
Gotta love a corny shit.
Comes out the same way you put it in.
Chunky and fresh.
But there is a reason why you can see corn in your poop. And I think I got that too. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, fact number 19. The vulture is reviled by some because it dines on carrion. Despite surviving off of rotting flesh, vultures still take care about keeping clean. Vultures poop on their feet using the bacteria in their waste to fend off the germs in their meals. Pretty nifty pooping detail there.
How do they like turn their feet the other way?
Look,
and
dude,
shit on
I'm
them?
not a fucking vulture. I do not know. I the only thing I
How
do
did they
know
work
is I
this out?
cannot bend that way. Unless you're that 8-year-old girl in the fucking stall just shitting everywhere, apparently. I don't know how you would do that.
Yeah, what if you had diarrhea though? You aimed your butt up and then quickly put your feet in the air after pushing real hard. Like a fountain, like a fondue fountain. And then put your feet up. And then you shit on your feet.
Or they probably just poop and then step on the poo.
Ali,
You know,
you
this
bringing
is why
logic to
this is why
episode?
men need women in their lives. They're just problem fixers.
Yeah, to crush our dreams.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
To tame our creativity.
All right, well,
welcome.
fact number 18. Poop can come in many, depending on your diet and health, because they can come in many colors. Green stool is caused by eating lots of leafy vegetables versus
vegans.
red stool, which can be caused by plants like beets. Black stool can be serious health indicator, but I did have it and was to better my health, as it might mean that there is blood in the stool. Take a look occasionally. It's for your health. And that is an actual fact. That is true. People don't often, they don't look at their poop often enough.
Do you look at your poo?
Sometimes,
I admire mine.
Yeah.
They're big. I'm like, damn, this is a big sausage.
But I think that's a manly thing. I think, when you had a good shit, you can even take a picture. I can clearly remember that I was in Christian camp once. By the way, yes, I went there
That's
because
hard to believe. What the fuck did they do to you there?
I'm not sure. Look, dude, I'm bisexual now. So what do you think they did to me? They filled me with the Holy Spirit is what they did. A winkety wink, a hubba hubba.
Holy water. Partake of their communion.
No, but serious. I investigated religions a lot in my life. One of the things that I used to do was go to Christian camp to talk to young kids. Well, not to young kids because I was a young kid myself. I was just involved in that scenario for some reason. But I wanted to do it and I did it. I remember my best friend, my all-time best friend, James Fink. He was an amazing fucking funny guy. He bursted into the room. This is a room where there's 10 to 15 Christian kids sleeping, bursted in the room, doors wide open. Guys, come look at my shit. I just took the biggest dump of my life. And
that sounds like such a guy thing.
yeah, but that's the thing. These were young Christians. And I remember we all stood up and we went to look. This is 16-year-old. Your ass is not supposed to be stretching at 16. I mean, especially not if you're a straight, Christian guy.
Yeah. Oh, he was shit in a can.
He was shitting a can.
Jesus. Was he just eating red meat and potatoes?
I have no idea what he ate, but it was as thick as a Coca-Cola can. I am not fucking shitting you.
Jeez.
And so 10 of us get up and immediately run to the fucking bathroom, of course, because it's a big dump and you wouldn't see the big dump. And so there's 10 young Christian guys in a bathroom together just laughing hysterically and pointing and making noise and shit. So, of course, the camp counselor came in, one of the older, fathers that was guiding the kids.
Well, now we know how we can fit a Coke can out of his butt. Maybe one of them was well hung.
No, dude, he busted in there and he was like, what the hell is going on here? And he's like, motherfucker, get back to me. He was fucking, as pissed as a Christian, can get, He yelled at us. We just stepped back. There was not a word. This was all a man thing. We all stepped back like Moses splitted the ocean and one guy pointed towards the toilet. This guy stepped up. He stepped up, looked at that shit, and started laughing just as fucking hard as we all did. He was, after 5 minutes of that, he was like, all right, guys, get back to bed and fucking sleep. And they tried, I swear, I kid you not, they tried to flush it. Didn't go down.
Oh,
they
that's when you know you got a good
physically
one.
had to put the plunger in
The
there
plunger.
to fucking yeah. So
Brilliant.
anyway, fact number 17: if a poop smells really rank, it could be your body's way of telling you that there is an infection. Certain parasite and digestive conditions make fecal matter smell really, really bad, and it's nature ways of getting your attention. So if your poop has its weird own floater, ladies and gentlemen, just please go to a doctor. You know, just scoop it out of the water, present it to him, and says, "Smell that, you fucking bitch."
Is that why the grog bog smells so bad?
What is the grog bog?
Like your hangover shit after you've been like a heavy
yeah.
night of drinking.
Probably.
And your body's just like
That's
shitting
just
out
like
poison.
25 infections going on in the body, and your body just fighting it off.
Just shitting out infections and poison.
Fact number 16 is poop should shrink. If it doesn't, there might be a health problem. Floaters mean there is a high fat content and can also indicate a celiac disease. So what you want to do is you want sinkers, you don't want floaters. So yeah, there you go. Any sinkers are good ones.
Which ways do yours go, Ali? Are they floaters or sinkers? I want to know.
Well, when they're solid, they're usually sinkers. Really? Stop playing with a fucking ring, you fucking dumbass.
Wasn't me.
I'm gonna shove that ring up your fucking ass. You can shit out of it like a perfect cylinder. Fuck.
Promises.
I have a habit, if you want to know what's going on, I have a habit of playing with my wedding ring. And I
keeps
just
dropping
dropped it. And she gets very angry when I play with it.
Because you keep dropping it, and one day you're gonna fucking lose it.
Says the woman that threw her engagement ring under a house
Yeah, whatever.
and lost it.
Don't you
Yeah.
guys live in
That's
an
a true
apartment
story.
building?
No, she was visiting someone who had a house with like a raised deck where they had a swimming pool, and she was in the pool and like she threw a bowl or something.
Yeah.
I went into the water, the ring was slightly too big, and I was gonna throw a ball, and obviously with the water, my fingers
off.
shrank a bit.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
flew, and I never found it.
Yeah, she never found it. That was about not that long after you got it either. Yeah.
Well, be
Wow.
happy I wasn't one of those girls that wanted a fucking diamond ring and shit.
Yeah, all right. You know what I want to know? Sinker or floater?
Well,
You
like I
sinkers.
said, usually sinkers. Otherwise, it just
Solids.
No,
Yeah.
they spread with the water. So, because I have
Okay.
a lot of diarrheas, because I have
Okay.
problems with my stomach.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. So usually diarrhea would be floater, right? So yeah, there you go. That's an indication of bad health. So Ali, you need to go see a doctor. But then again, you need to see a doctor every day, I think.
Yeah, don't think we need to look at her shit to work that out.
Well,
Just
anyway.
saying.
Number 15, people gas. Before I say this, how many times would you think, male and female, by the way, would a person pass gas throughout the day?
30 times a day.
Jesus
20,
Christ,
25
Alex.
to 30.
What the
Yeah, but in
fuck?
your sleep,
When
you
you
fart
sleep,
a
you
lot.
fart a lot.
Like, you don't
excuse
notice.
me?
Like when you're sleeping, you just pass
No.
a bit of gas.
Ali said something. I want to know what Ali said.
When you sleep, you fart a lot.
Yeah, you fart a lot when you sleep, but how many times a day do you think people will do fart?
I would say around 20 to 25.
Well, actually, Ali is closer than Alex. It's 10 to 18 times on a day you make a little poopsie fart.
Damn, I'm raising those numbers, ladies and gentlemen. I do my best.
You're
Yeah,
constantly
you're-
full of
You're
shit.
you're like 25% of the reason why we have a hole in the ozone layer.
Damn proud.
Here goes number 14. The parrotfish is a special fish because it
Fuck those
eats
cunts.
It eats coral. They digest the coral skeleton and eventually poop it out as sand. Beach photo shoot, anyone?
Those
That-
fish
that
are
was a poop
evil
joke.
and I hate them.
Why? What is a parrotfish?
Because they have... So if you go like diving in the Great Barrier Reef or something,
Yeah.
they will attack you. And they
Okay.
have really like beaks. You know, they eat coral, so their mouth is like
Yeah,
really...
Just
yeah,
Google
yeah.
parrotfish
And they
look
come
at
up,
them.
like, it doesn't hurt, but it's just fucking annoying. And they come and they nip you and you're like, fuck off. Just leave me alone. And all you hear underwater is the sound of them eating the coral.
Yeah. That's the
Seriously?
worst.
It's like creepy. Yeah.
When you jump
Wait,
in the
is
water.
this
the
is
first
this
thing
one
you
of those Australian fucking creatures?
Yeah, we have them, but I think they're also in like most tropical waters. Have variants of parrotfish.
All you hear is just like...
Yeah, like it's just them eating the freaking
like
coral. And
rocks
then they bite
like
you.
hitting each other, sort of.
Since when are you two fucking scuba divers all of a sudden?
We've been to I took her to the Great Barrier Reef. My best friend lives on it, so we went up and visited him, and we went off.
Oh, your best friend lives there? Okay,
Yeah,
well, fucking fine then, you know. Guess I'm going back to Ali. But I shot my arrows there, so, you know, fucking... This is my last episode, ladies and gentlemen, because I have no more friends. Fucking fact 13.
So just like Jesus, you'll die this episode, and the next episode you'll come back to life.
Let's give me 3 days. I'm coming back with a vengeance.
A random Easter. At Random Podcast Easter.
Yeah, wait till you hear my vomit episode next week.
What are you, Roman?
All right, so number 13, known for their lethargic lifestyle, sloths, we were fucking cute, only poop once a week. Going to the bathroom for these slow-moving creatures can actually risk their lives. They come out of their tree to do the deed, making them extremely susceptible to predators, and so making them very dangerous to poop for them.
Maybe I'm a sloth with my spirit animal. It's like a sloth.
I was going to say that.
Because I shit somewhere between twice a week and once a week.
Jesus Christ, that doesn't
Sometimes
sound too
I
healthy.
Forget the last time I pooped. Nah, but I've been doing it my whole life. My doctor was like, and my dad apparently is the same. My doctor was like, it's fine. Just as long as it doesn't change and all of a sudden you have to shit every day. Then you got a problem.
Yeah, okay. I get that. All right, well, fact number 12, another World War II fact for you, Alex. Soldiers in the German military would drive their tanks over mounds of camel poop for good luck. When Allied soldiers found this out, they began leaving landmines disguised as camel droppings. When the Germans uncovered the ruse, they opted to ride over camel poop that already had tank tracks. In the response, Allied soldiers made landmines which looked like camel poops that had been previously rolled over.
Oh my god. And all the poor Africans were like, well, now we're all getting dysentery. Because they're taking all our camel poop, so I guess we're dead now.
Well, we're going to speed this one on because I think we're pressing on time. Fact 11, known as the Mariko Aoki phenomenon. Some people get the urge to go number 2 after smelling books. Who knew books could move people to such feelings? Fact number 10, wombats not only make poop shaped in form of a cube, they usually use their droppings to remember where they live. So I guess from now on the phrase is, home is where your cubicle shit is. Yep. Number 9, a man on a trial in 2009 committed some dastardly action with a bag of poop in a San Diego courtroom. He ended up charged with robbery and 2 counts of assault by poop. The man, lawyers, and jury were on the receiving end of some angry poop flinging. He was consecutively sentenced
Were they taking
to
a
serve...
baboon to court or something?
Yeah.
He throw flinging shit at him.
He literally brought it back. He was consecutively sentenced to serve 31 years in prison for his actions.
Jesus
so
Christ.
there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
You can like rape someone and get like half of that.
Yeah, of course.
You throw
of course.
shit at a judge.
And here's one for the richer listeners among us. Fact number 8, for the low price of $275, there is a pill available on the market that can make your poop gold. So you can take that pill and turn your poop into gold.
Don't know why you would want to, but sure.
We all know and love pandas, by the way, and pandas bring me to number 7. How many pounds of shit do you think a panda can produce? And I can tell you right now, it's pretty much. It's a lot.
5 pounds. That's like 2 kilograms.
Ali?
Let's say 8.
You're gonna say 8?
Yeah.
Well, you're both wrong. It's around about 48 pounds of poop a day. So these are shitty fucking creatures.
Like 20 kilograms of shit.
that's
How much does a panda weigh?
Non-stop.
A lot.
It's playing, eating, and then shitting them out. But
Jeez.
let's go on to number 6. The Viceroy and White Admiral caterpillars disguise themselves to look like poop in order to fool predators. The dung spider has its namesake, as it too looks like feces, because great minds stink alike. That was one by me. All right, fact number 5. As many as 3 billion people on the planet still rely on using dung to cook their food today. 3 billion. Now that's a lot of poop. Oh, yeah. That's like half? What?
It's like half of the world's population.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of poor people in the world, Alex. In case you didn't know, not everybody's white and privileged like you, buddy. All right, well, number 4, the winner of 2005 London Marathon, Paula Radcliffe, did the deed on the side of the road mid-race. She did this despite being in full view of cameras and spectators. She just crapped the shit out of herself.
Why not?
Yep. Well, when you gotta run, you gotta run. Number 3, the makers of Card Against Humanity love stunts. We all know this, right? And they have pulled off some noteworthy feats. On one Black Friday, the game creators sent out 30,000 chic-looking boxes filled with crap.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so noble, by the way. Yeah. Number 2, a woman in Ann Arbor, Michigan is credited with making the longest poop in the world. After eating a high-fiber diet for a week, she managed to make a record of a poop measuring how many feet, Alex?
4.
Ali?
I don't know feet.
30 centimeters is 1 foot.
Just look at
roughly.
your foot and then think that's 1 feet.
That is stupid. Like, that's so stupid. Okay, let's say, what did you say, Alex? 4. Let's say 6.
6? 26 feet in length.
What?
Nah, that's a poopy poop. All right.
Was it like as thick as a pencil or something? Or was it like a proper poop?
Wait.
I need to see this.
Wait, how many centimeters? This is 792 centimeters long.
792?
Basically 8 meters of shit.
It's 8 meters of consecutive shit. And this is like 1 piece. It has to be 1 piece to be a world record, right?
Jesus. Was some of that just like her intestines still attached to the poop?
Like just probably
coming out?
Probably. All right,
Pink
well,
sucked herself.
that leaves us only with number 1 of my poop facts, and that is George Franson of the United States has the largest collection of fossilized feces. In fancier language, fossilized feces are called coprolite. So if you hear somebody say, I have an exquisite collection of coprolite, they got shit to do.
Then I'll be like, sir, would you like a new thing for your collection?
There you go. Well,
And then shit into their hand.
these are my 5 poop stories and my 28 poop facts and my 1 fact about the oldest shit known to mankind. Ladies and gentlemen, this was, in fact, the shittiest podcast episode ever made. Thank you to the @random podcast.
Somehow you pulled it off.
Yeah, I did.
I
Very
don't know
proud
how.
of it.
I don't think Ali's proud of it, but
No.
You know, sometimes you have a conversation with somebody and you have this amazing idea of talking about shit for an hour.
yeah. Well, you know what? Like Christmas and New Year's holidays and stuff are around the corner.
Yeah.
Bring a bit of shitty Christmas cheer to the
And
people out there.
I do think it's a great closer to a very shitty year.
Yeah. It is.
There you go. There you go. You know?
You know this is a Christmas episode.
Is it?
Yeah. Because we won't be releasing... The next one will probably be the New Year episode.
Well,
I guess.
I'm going to stop you right there. Have you ever watched South Park? Mr. Hanky is the Christmas poo.
Yeah,
So this
exactly.
is topical and Christmassy at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't watch South Park.
Yeah, well, that's because you're not funny.
Deck my balls with feces and shit. Fa la 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 la. I think this was a great episode to push on Christmas. Happy Christmas. And just cut it off there. Just nothing anymore. Just dead air from that moment on. All right. Well, look, this is all I got on poop. I ain't got nothing more to say than that.
It was
what? It was a lot. It was a lot of information about poop. I didn't know there was so much to know about poop. I'm happy that I found out. I want to move on with my life now, but like I'm happy I did it. I do not regret a single thing I did tonight.
I don't regret it. I think it was fun.
Yeah.
Good on you.
You just got to line up and embrace it, Ali. Sometimes, you know, well, like they say, you know, sometimes you get gifted shit. You just got to embrace it and work with it. Life will give you shit sometimes.
Yeah, life gives me a lot of shit. I don't want to keep talking about it.
Well, then you should maybe tell us what Instagram is, and then we can stop talking about it.
Absolutely. Come and follow us at Instagram and @random.podcast. So at.random.podcast.
And on Twitter, we are @_randompod. And you know what? If we get to 100 followers by the end of the year, I will go on ratemypoo.com and find the #1 ranking poo and put it on Twitter.
All right, that is an amazing thing. You know, that is an amazing thing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, and of course for all the young kids and the people listening to this podcast, if you want to see us live or if you want to talk to us, then join us on Discord. That's an app you can download to your phone. That's Discord. You just type that in, download that app, and just click the link in the description down below. You'll be able to join us in our conversation. You will be able to see our faces live while we are recording. And of course, I have a very poopy Christmas. I hope you have the brownest Christmas of your life.
And if you don't celebrate Christmas, just make sure the next time you poop, just look at it to make sure you're healthy. Give it a smell.
Yep.
See if it's floating or sinking. You know, keep on top of your health, people.
You gotta keep it sinking, you know.
Exactly.
Have yourselves a very poopy Christmas.
See ya.
Bye.
Make those bowels move. Bye. I'm sorry.